Greetings and welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into reparenting, exploring all of the tools and resources that you'll need to help you along your journey. This podcast is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading. The second is a discussion of the reading, followed by suggested journal prompts. And the last section is a peaceful meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us. I'm so glad you've joined us today on this journey of healing and growth. If it's your first time here, welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this podcast wherever you're following. Your support helps us to reach more people who may benefit from this very important work. And also, if you're enjoying this content, please consider leaving us a 5-star review on Apple or Spotify. It really makes a huge difference in allowing us to spread the word and to build a supportive community. Now, just a quick few updates before we dive in. First, I'd like to invite you to join our new Patreon community. By becoming a member, you'll gain access to many resources, and you'll also gain access to 3 weekly meetings. On Sundays, we have a group meditation. On Tuesdays, we have a book club discussion. And on Thursdays, we have an open topic conversation. You can find out more details about this if you go to the Reparenting Daily website and check out the community tab. In addition to that, we've also created a WhatsApp group to foster daily connection and support where you can reach out and find other fellow travelers along the journey. It's just one of the many ways we're building their network of resources to help you along your reparenting journey. The next announcement I'd like to share is that I just released 2 new books designed to enhance your reparenting experience. The first is a Reparenting Daily journal. This journal aligns with the podcast and is structured by monthly themes with weekly sub-themes to guide your reflections. Starting on January 1st in 2025, the coming year, this journal will follow along with each episode of the podcast, offering an interactive way to deepen your practice of reparenting while staying engaged. You can find this on Amazon, and you can also find it on the website if you go to the bookstore tab. The second book is Fairy Tales for Reparenting, Volume 1. This is a deeply personal project that's close to my heart. It's a collection of fairy tales crafted to inspire hope, connection, and healing for your reparenting journey. These stories are specifically designed to help you reconnect with your inner child and find joy, creativity, and reconnect to those tender emotions through storytelling. Think of it as a playful yet profound companion on your reparenting journey. Volume 1 is now available, and I'm also working on the 2nd and 3rd volumes that will be coming earlier next year. You can find both of these books on the Reparenting Daily website under the bookstore tab, or you can search them directly on Amazon. Now, looking ahead, as we approach the 2nd year of this podcast, we're excited to introduce more interactive and engaging content. We'll continue to build on things we've achieved so far while taking our community and the reparenting journey to the next level. It's really about continued growth, continued iteration, and continuous improvement. Much like the process of nurturing the bonsai tree, our reparenting journey requires our consistency and care. So thanks for being here and for supporting this project, and also for committing to your healing journey. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is from the ACA Daily Meditation, Strengthening My Recovery. This reading is entitled Responsibility. Freedom from dysfunctional family insanity is a question of responsibility. We cannot be responsible for something we did not create. Big Red Book, page 88. We thought of ourselves as something worthless at the center of the universe. We had tried to escape ourselves in many ways, both emotionally and physically, thinking to ourselves, maybe this time they'll see what's going on. But nothing changed, and neither did our perpetrators. We spent all this energy for what? In ACA, we learned that we are the ones who have to change. To do so, we first need to let go of the responsibility for the family dysfunctional insanity. It has always been unmanageable, with or without us. We start to see that we deserve to have a chance at a sane life, even though we aren't quite sure what that would look like. We look out before us and see there is indeed light ahead. We can't see what it is, but we also can't stop moving towards it. It feels good and warm. This scares us at first, but it also feels new and exciting. We put down our shame and our addictions that no longer serve us. We release the character defenses. It is time to see what this thing called life is about. We allow ourselves to walk forward. On this day, I will remember that I am responsible for myself, but not for the insanity of my childhood. I will use the memories to heal myself, but then leave them in the past so that I can be free. Thank you, and that's the reading for today. Welcome back. This reading emphasizes the importance of separating our sense of responsibility for the chaos caused by others from our responsibility for our own growth and healing. In the context of reporting, it relates to the act of identifying and articulating our truth without taking ownership of the dysfunction or harm inflicted upon us by others. Reparenting is an essential step in breaking free of the cycles of shame and addiction, enabling us to reclaim agency over our lives and move towards a more authentic and healthy existence. This reading also underscores the transformative power of letting go of old defenses and addictions, which often stem from an attempt to uncope with unmanageable circumstances. By stepping into the light of self-awareness and healing, we create space to change and possibility of more fulfilling life. This theme resonates deeply with the journey of reparenting ourselves, allowing us to cultivate inner compassion and resilience. As we look at some journal prompts today, number 1, how have I taken responsibility for the actions and behaviors of others in my life? And how can I start to let that go? Number 2, what would a sane and fulfilling life look like to me, even if I can only envision small glimpses of it right now? And number 3, what defenses, habits, or addictions no longer serve me? And how can I begin to release them as part of my healing journey? Thanks for being here, and as always, take care of yourself and be well. And now, let us move on to the final section, the daily meditation. This is an unguided meditation, and I will simply provide some music where you can take some time to relax. Please feel free to choose a location and a place where you feel safe and where you can be undisturbed for the next 10 minutes. You can choose to be sitting, standing, laying down, as you like, whatever makes you comfortable. Thanks for being here, and enjoy the meditation.